So yesterday I relearned how to fix a vacuum. I have had this vacuum, I don't know, about 2 years or so, and I've never actually cleaned it out. And I remember my grandfather used to sit with his vacuum. That's when the vacuums were door to door salesmen, and they would come and they would sell your vacuum. And of course, they have to show you all the things that this vacuum could do. And it did like 500 million things. So you didn't just go to the store and buy another vacuum. This was an investment. This was a vacuum. So, of course, he would sit and he would take all the screws out and he would clean it out and he would fix the wheels and he would just do all the things to make sure it was maintenance. I regressed and I thought about, this vacuum is 2 years old. Got to be able to fix it not being able to do the thing it's supposed to do. So I take the screws out, I look at it, and I'm taking out all the hair and all the things that is caught up in it. And the thing that I realized is things are not made the same way anymore. There's not the same care that used to be in a vacuum because it would last you 20 years. And I'm sure there are people who still have those vacuums to this day. And in me cleaning it, I started thinking about how we maintain our own life. There was a time when you were small that most of us, everybody doesn't have the same story, but you were cared for, you were fed, you were made sure you went to the doctor and got your teeth done and all the things that you needed because taking care of you was a priority. And somewhere along the line when they started or began making vacuums again, they just pieced and parted and used the cheapest products they had available. So now you got to buy a vacuum every 2 3 years because they don't last long. How many times have we done that in our life? We get busy. I understand busy. I get it. And my mother said something like, you gonna pay for it on the front end or you gonna pay for it on the back end. And taking care of you is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's a necessity to go to the eye doctor. Because as you get older, your eyesight does different things. It's a necessity to go at least get a checkup. Because again, if your check engine light, whatever that is in your life, comes on, you need to know what that engine light means, even in your body. We take for granted how well made God did this body, and we keep serving it trash in watching things, in listening to people, and how we treat it, in the lack of sleep, in the no water, no vitamins, no sunlight, and we go and go and go and go. But when was the last time you took care of your vacuum? When was the last time you took apart the bolts and looked under it and made sure that it had the proper care? When was the last time you took care of your body that way? My daughter is teaching me self care and she's teaching me skin maintenance. So now I have a whole regimen of things that I'm doing, and I didn't realize I didn't have the tools in my toolbox to know how to do it. So now that I do, I'm taking care of my vacuum. I'm taking care of all the things that I have neglected all these years. Again, when you know better, you do better. But when you know better and you stop doing for yourself, that's your fault. And you have to hold yourself accountable. I'm starting to take care of myself. Even in all the stuff that's happening in the world, I'm going to moisturize. I'm going to get some good brows. I'm going to go to the hair store and get me a good lip gloss. And I'm going to make sure that I'm taken care of in the season. Because if nobody else don't do it, that's your responsibility. In this season, take care of you. I'm just saying.